So, Don't Hug Me I'm Scared has now presumably come to an end. It's been a wild ride, and I was glad to be part of it as it all played out. Following these puppets from humble beginnings to becoming cult classics has truly been inspirational. Today, I thought I would go over each episode of this show, and rank them based on which ones I like better than the others. Which is honestly gonna be really challenging, because I hold all 6 episodes in pretty much equal regard. They're all perfect 10s! As close to perfect as you can get. But okay, if I was forced to choose and rank them, this is how they would turn out. Remember, it's just my opinion. Don't go crazy if your favorite episode isn't number 1, alright? Let's begin. Number 6. Don't Hug Me I'm Scared. I am so sorry. I have to place the first one, the original, at number 6. Now, why is that? Like I said, I hold every episode in equal regard, so these placements don't matter too much. The first episode is an absolute classic, and it's catchy, dark, and very well made. But to me, when compared to the rest of the episodes, it's rather small in scale, and that's obviously to be expected as it was the first episode, and was most likely just a fun little experiment. There are so many memorable and quotable lines, and the song really sticks with you since it's so good. It's no wonder it became so big. It crudely parodied typical kid shows from our childhoods and turned them on their head by going in a completely insane direction, and that is why it most likely stuck with so many people. I love it. But like I said, if I had to choose, this is probably my least favorite. It was an amazing start and led to bigger and even better things in the future. Number 5. Don't Hug Me I'm Scared 2. The second video was a huge step up both production-wise and in terms of scale and depth. Here, the concept established by the original was expanded, and delivered a similar, yet still new and fresh take on what the original did so greatly. It had some references to the previous video in it, and it introduced us to many of the themes and elements that would be in later episodes. It managed to blend puppetry, CGI, hand-drawn inspired animation, and stop-motion animation into one great video, and it just goes to show how freaking creative the creators of these short films are. Pun very much intended. The song was also just as good as the original, perhaps even better. Just as memorable and just as iconic. The reason it is at number 5 is because, I don't know. Number 4. Don't Hug Me I'm Scared 5. The 5th episode of the series is, in my opinion, without a doubt, the most disturbing and unsettling one. The way the teachers in the video behave is very off in my eyes, and to me, their character designs are really creepy. The song accompanying the episode is very good, but it is constantly interrupted by the phone ringing. From a narrative standpoint, it makes sense, but it is a shame since the song itself is really good and fun to listen to, even if the vocal performances are, like I said, off. The disturbing imagery in this video is definitely memorable, and absolutely frightening. It's also a very smart metaphor for consumerism and the like. At least that's what I took away from it. Number 3. Don't Hug Me I'm Scared 6. Number 6 is the perfect ending to a great series. It ties everything up nicely and leaves a lot up for interpretation by not spelling out everything to everyone. It has obscene amounts of fan service, which I'm all for, and it's both really funny and even somewhat bittersweet. Honestly, one of the most disturbing moments of the entire series comes from this final episode, where we see the yellow guy finally snap and go completely insane because of the traumatizing things he has been through. It's chilling to see, to say the least, and his cries makes it so much worse. Even so, the episode never loses its comedic charm, which is commendable. The episode has my least favorite song out of all of the episodes, but that makes perfect sense for the narrative. The song is hard to listen to for a reason, but it still manages to be catchy and memorable. At least the instrumental is nice. The ending is also very much up for interpretation, and I love that. Great episode. Number 2. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 4. Episode 4 is all about the digital age, about computers and technology. What I absolutely respect about it is that it doesn't go, "Ooh, technology is bad," but simply pokes fun at the fact that it's easy to get caught up in the digital world. The visuals for the episode are bright and colorful and look very appealing, and takes full advantage of glitchy computer effects. I love the way the computer sings as well. The song is one of the catchiest to come out of the series, and I just love how it sounds. It's very, how do I put it, video gamey? Very digital and so on, which fits perfectly with the subject material. The end of the episode is literally mind-blowing, and opened up so many possibilities for the future of the series. It was during episode 4 that the plot, in my eyes, really started to tick and get going. Stuff was about to go down in the future. It was all very exciting when the episode first arrived, and therefore it is one of my favorites. Number 1. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 3. And now, we reach my favorite of the series, at least I think so. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 3 is all about love, friendship, and worshipping your favorite god. It's probably the song in the show that is the most easy on the ears, and doesn't go completely crazy in the end, and features the least amount of gore and disturbing imagery. Sure, it's still there, but compared to the other episodes, this one is quite underplayed when it comes to it all. Personally, I don't count that as a negative. Rather, it closes off the episode by taking a sinister tone before returning to how things were before. I like that approach. I'm sure some will be disappointed with it as it's not in-your-face disgusting, but I love it. It might have my favorite song in it as well. It's calm, it's fun to listen to, and it is very catchy. It's the song I know most by heart personally. I also love the butterfly in this episode. He is just awesome. Well, that was my rankings of my favorite Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared episodes, like you guys wanted. If you haven't seen it already, check out my previous video, where I go on a retrospective about the series as a whole. If you want to, that is. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared has come to an end for now. Thanks for this wonderful series, and thanks for watching, everyone. Stay awesome. Goodbye.